Alright, so this was kind of an easy one. A lot of you actually either guessed what the item was or guessed who the manufacturer was right off the bat. So let's get this open and we'll take a look. Boom. Alright, so we got the Schrade SCHF28 Little Ricky. Hey everybody, Ben from Living Survival. Welcome to Living Survival's Holiday Countdown, where I'm counting down and opening a new product to review every single day from now until Christmas. So I've already reviewed the Jethro and the Leroy from Schrade. Today we have the SCHF28 or Little Ricky. Give you a close up here of the Tpe handles. It's the softer Tpe, which I really like. It's got some finger scallops there. It's got the same exact handle as the Leroy and the Jethro. The blade, however, is sort of a little bit different. It's got kind of this swedge that goes all the way across the top and has this nice little belly on it. So the blade is 7.9 inches with an overall of 14.1 inches. The steel is 8CR13 MOV and it weighs in at 1 pound 5 ounces. You can see it's got a finger guard here, which is nice. If you're stabbing in reverse, it'll keep your hand from slipping down. It's also got this finger choil here. The blade does come all the way back to the finger choil. Some people like that, some people don't like that, but what I really like and find unique about this blade is this belly here. So we're just gonna play around with it today. I've got Kristen out with me in the woods, and we're just gonna walk around and play around with this knife. I brought out the other knives just to show you size comparison. This is the Jethro. It's kind of got that same belly on it. It's only got this little bit of a swedge on the top. You've got the Leroy here, which is more of a Bowie style blade, or Bowie style, and then the Little Ricky here. So you can see size wise with the Jethro, you can see the handle is the exact same handle, but size wise you've got a shorter blade there, and then compared to the Leroy here, you can see it's shorter than that as well. So I consider these the larger choppers, and this is sort of a mid-sized chopper. Pretty good survival knife, would be good for a survival kit, and would be good for, you know, self-defense in a fighting situation or a survival situation. Not something that you're probably going to carry on you every day. I think it's going to work well for chopping because it has that belly. I like to see that in shorter knives when you're not talking about a large chopper such as these two. It does come with a molded sheath very similar to the SCHF45 or the Leroy here. It is only right side carry. It slips in, and then to give it more retention, you do have to strap the Velcro on there. It's got a molded belt loop in the back, so real similar to what would come with the SCHF45. First, let's just do some hammer stabs into this freshly cut greenwood. I am getting a little bit of shock on in my wrist there from doing it in the forward position. Let's try it in the reverse position. Yeah, much more comfortable, as most knives are to me, stabbing in that reverse direction. Nothing wrong with the tip, and this has that better coating on it. It actually stays on quite a bit more than just the black traction coating. Slice is nice. Alright, this is sort of semi-dead, but gives a good idea of how well it chops. I don't know how much I would use this for chopping, but it does have that belly on it. But I don't think it has enough power, but I'm gonna do 8 chops into this log here and we'll see. right, that was about 10, but it's definitely working. I mean, it'll definitely take chunks out of there for sure. So I mean, it's capable of it, just doesn't work as well as obviously the larger chopping blades. Just want to get a feel for how that choil feels. It definitely feels better than the larger knives. That's pretty obvious that it would, though. It's really sharp, pretty much all the way up to the tip. Very controllable. I like that. And certainly shouldn't have any issues with chopping the smaller stuff. Try something a bit larger here. Let's try something even a bit bigger here. See, it's biting in pretty good. Nice job. And she was batoning through a nice hardwood piece of oak with a knot right in the center, all twisted up. Beautiful. And grab another piece and do it again. Keep going down. Kind of fun, isn't it?
Yeah. When I get it in. Don't put that.
That's what she said. Good job.
I don't know what's up with these strings.
Going up to a little bit bigger log now. Let's flip it around. I see a huge knot. Well, you're getting it. It's getting there. It's a huge knot right there on the front. Just about got it. Just got to get through that knot. Pretty much there. You can probably split it by hand now. Nice. That was the knot that she had to get through up top, but it still did a great job of splitting. We'll try from this end. Good work. So what do I think of Little Ricky? Well, I think it's pretty capable for its size. It's weighted really nicely. 1 pound 5 ounces is about the right weight for it. I really like that belly on it. It allows you to chop with a smaller blade like this compared to larger chopping blades. It does the fine stuff okay. I get a little bit of a hot spot just because it's tip heavy, and that usually will throw the handle into my palm of my hand and give me a little bit of a hot spot. I do like the soft handles on it, and it batons really, really well. Better than I thought it would. So that's really nice as well. You can see that there's no nicks or chips or anything like that on the blade after batoning through that hard red oak. So I think it holds up really well. The 8CR13 MOV has got a nice heat treat on it, and the coating you know, is getting a little bit roughed up, but not really scratching off. So that's good as well. So overall, I think it's a nice blade for the size. And you know, if you prefer a larger chopping blade, something that's going to help you when you're chopping larger amounts of wood, maybe go for the Leroy or the Jethro. But if you're looking for something that can sort of be an all-in-one smaller knife that'll still chop, it'll still do some of the fine work, and it will baton really well. I wouldn't necessarily take this in place of a bushcraft knife, but it certainly would work a dual purpose for bushcrafting type tasks, as well as serve really well as a survival self-defense type knife. So is that the first time you've ever batoned?
It was.
Wow, you did a great job.
Thanks. It was,
That's some super hard wood too, and you went through some knots.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
how did it feel overall?
Okay. Yeah, it was nice in the hand and stuff. I wish the blade was just a little bit longer, but
Yeah,
So-
did it give you any like shock through the handle?
a little bit.
A little bit.
Hmm.
Yeah, I feel the same. Well, that was awesome for your first time.
Thanks.
She gets a thumbs up for that for sure. So the SCHF28 retails for $47. I'm going to put some links below to Amazon where you can pick one of these up if you so choose. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Hope you guys give it a big thumbs up for me. Leave me some comments below. Make sure to share this to your friends and family who might be interested on Google+, Facebook, and Twitter. And of course, if you want to follow me on my social networks, all my links are in the description. Just click show more. As always, guys, if you haven't already done so, please click that red subscribe button for more videos.